morning, viewers, and welcome to our Healthy Tuesday show on Your View. I am Mariah Afolabi Brown. As always, I have my lovely co-host here. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
We're looking very spotty today because hopefully we're going to be dancing. Yeah, YK in the building. How you doing, YK?
YK is under pressure.
Yes,
I think I should sing Rascalino's song right now. Under pressure.
Because you are mommy, you are daddy, you are everything at this moment. Yeah, they won't help me, but honestly, how is everything? How are plannings going on?
We are trying. I shall be delivering Ashwebi to her.
I've not even paid though. Hey, this is our monthly matter. Don't worry, you get my own this week. I have to call Auntie Catherine to let her know. Please hold my own, no, please. I must participate. It will be funny. So towards the end of this month, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
Serious matter.
Honestly.
When is she coming into the country?
Yes, about 4 or 5 days before the wedding.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's
so
good.
It means you are the Alpha and the Omega in the matter.
Whatever
she sees, she gets.
Someone the other day said that a bride's mother is actually like a bride.
Yeah.
Because the whole pressure is on her.
Yeah.
She's the one that does the running around.
Aww.
So I said, okay, I'm getting married for the second time.
Let me jump to Owa. How are you doing, Owa?
I'm good, Mariah.
How's everything?
Fine. Yesterday was fun. We had a lot of fun yesterday with the children. It's not easy. We've been watching movies. But on Sunday, I actually went to a village. We went for an outreach. A friend of mine, I went to support her. She started her NGO. God called her to feed children. You needed to have seen the faces of these children. No, not Halima. Okay. Her name is Toyin. Okay. So we went to the village and we fed the children. We read books to them. Wow. It was in collaboration with another NGO that teaches children how to read. Read books to them. It was amazing. We gave them food, drinks. In short, they were.
She was in this Lagos.
Not Lagos, or border. Ogun State border, like the last village before Benin, I think.
That's nice.
That was where
next time you guys are going, let me know. I think I would like to join.
Oh, that would be nice.
Even yesterday, Jumoke was telling us that one of the people she actually helped through school. Wow. Finished school. So I mean, it's good that we get involved in this kind of things.
That's really nice. I felt really good, actually.
Yeah. Hey, talk, bye.
Good morning. You know, a lot of times when people talk about influencing others and giving themselves to a large extent, I think about it and I feel like, oh, I'm not doing anything. I feel like I'm lost in the scheme of things. But as she was saying, I just told myself that no, you're not. You're influencing people in the little ways around you. The person beside you, you're saying thank you to, the people you're cautioning and all that. You know, we all need to just do a little that we can in our own way, positively to impact the lives of those around us.
I totally agree with you. All right.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm very good, actually. It's been very difficult the last few days because my nanny went on Saturday. She went to go see her mom. Say her mom is not feeling well. So she's expected next weekend. So I'm doing all the, honestly, waking up early, bathing Elizabeth, getting her ready for school, the whole works.
So who is
enjoying it? The other nannies with the twins. Her own is focusing on children. Well, I'm thinking of Elizabeth and all that stuff. It's just bathing in the morning.
I saw Elizabeth yesterday. She's so, as in, kids grow so fast. And she's just talking.
I'm enjoying it. But it's like, it's a lot of time. So.
But don't you feel cheated by your husband when you look at your kids?
Yes.
It's not fair. I saw
they don't look like her at all.
None of them. All three of them look like him. And it's really annoying.
His genes are very strong.
Too strong. But I'm praying that, as they grow older.
Let me tell you what will happen. When they grow older, and you guys are also growing older, they will start to look like both of you. So you and your husband start to look like one.
All right.
That's how God created
when that happens, I'll be glad to know it. All right. We're going to take a quick break now. When we return, we're going to through the front pages of the newspapers. You don't want to miss our dancing today, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Perfectly hot. I like it like that. Oh, welcome back. Let's start with the Punch. Major headline. Impeachment. Fayose, PDP beg Buhari to intervene. Ekiti governor supporters lay siege to assembly complex. You can see the picture here. Oyo State Commissioner of Police, Muhammad Katsina, and some officers of the state command at the fake currency factory. Police uncover fake currency factory in Ibadan. Onitsha fire tanker death toll hit 85. CBN fires officials involved in 8 billion naira fraud. Buhari, Dasuki meet over Boko Haram. Ribadu, Mark clash over National Assembly budget. Ige's murder case can be reopened, says IG. Robbers invade 2 banks in Lagos and EFCC grills in Yako for hours. This Fayoshe matter. They only have till, I thought it was actually Friday, but you said till Thursday. So according to what I read, they were trying to sneak into the House of Assembly to see if they can quickly impeach him. But he now got wind of this and got the police started to barricade all the major roads in leading. So you know what? It's a race against time. Like, you know what? After Thursday, you guys are gone. So this is like a cartoon.
He claims to have settled them. He claims to have paid them.
He has paid their salaries according to, because there was a dispute over that during last week. Saying they were saying that he hasn't paid. He was saying he has paid. So he was now flaunting the copy of the pay slips.
Yeah.
My concern is, like the same thing that happened in Rivers State, this is also played out here, where you have politically elected office holders taking personal interest in what should be just governance. You know, you're elected to create laws to protect the lives of people in that state. If they have decided to go out and largely declared free and fair election, vote for a particular person, who are you representing in saying that you want to impeach that person? Just as Rivers State
but he also removed them, remember, 7 months ago.
Their
own legal for what they've been constitutionally elected to do.
You don't solve illegality by being illegal. You go to the court and proceed. They're supposed to be like in charge of all the laws being made. So I expect more from them and even the governor. They're supposed to be like a check and balance for the governor, but they're not. I don't see them doing that.
They want to do their constitutional duty of impeaching him. That's what they want to do, and he's not allowing that. So
they should just focus on. They should just peacefully move out.
The game is you must not enter the House of Assembly. that is the objective.
And it's also wrong for Ekiti State governor to stop them from doing their job. Both parties are at fault.
Anyway, let's speak one more story in Punch.
I want to talk about the notes, the CBN firing. We skipped the yesterday.
I think it's all over the papers. Let's move on to the Nation. All right. Okay, Nation, major headline. CBN of 8 billion naira fraud story. We handed over suspects to EFCC. Same picture, shock as police find kidnappers hideout in Ibadan. Nation calls it kidnappers hideout. Punch says it was where currency, fake currency, euros, dollars are being. So we're not sure which it is, but both it's the same story told in different ways. 57 bodies identified as Onitsha. Tanker fire death rolls rises to 70. Punch says 85. Nation says 70. We're not sure which is correct. Anxiety in Ado-Ekiti over Fayoshe's lawmakers row. EFCC grills ex-Adamawa governor Nyako for 6 hours. Buhari's role in my victory by the African Development Bank President Adesina. All right, let's talk about this CBN matter. Tokwe, you might as well start.
What happened was that in Ibadan, the Ibadan branch of CBN, they discovered via internal audit of the bank, of the CBN structure, that 8 billion naira has been, there's been a fraud involving 8 billion naira, and that they feel that it's high up, not just from
middle management.
Yeah, middle management up. So that these people were meant to destroy, it's meant to be burnt, high mutilated denominations, the high notes.
It's called interleafing. And
so
that was what happened.
They now switched it with, there was a swap with lower notes, yes. And people have made a whole lot of money, and this corruption isn't just over 1 year, it's a long period of time.
External audits come and audit.
And now all the people involved have been either suspended or even fired, and all been added over to the EFCC. So we're seeing, for me, this is good news, because it means that they were able to resolve their crisis and they've added over to the authorities to prosecute.
Exactly. Yes.
So they were So what they were doing is they were changing. So if it was a dirty 50 naira, they will change it with dirty 1,000. And that's why we have so many dirty 1,000s all over the.
You know, I've always said that, Mariah, that for there to be any form of like this magnitude of what's it called, fraud, it has to, I mean, from the top. Do you understand? So it's the same thing. It cuts across. That's why all the large scale of fraud that we are experiencing in our country, they have to go seriously deep into the top officials.
But this is somewhat unprecedented, such that when there's something like a scandal like this, and immediately the authorities are immediately taking action. You know, before they say we're waiting for investigation, we don't know yet.
But guess what?
Immediately they already saying
ongoing body language. Where I have a problem. No, because they want to take them to court on the 2nd of June and finish by the 4th of June. The problem I have with that is that when is the big men? They don't do that. Now it's the small fry.
Yeah, immediately it's faster when it's the smaller guys.
But that's the problem I have with it.
But there's another conspiracy theory. If they are doing it sharp, they want to quickly close the deal before they go and find out that the organization.
That's your own conspiracy theory. That's my conspiracy. All right, Vanguard. Moving on. Let's see. Alleged 15 billion money laundering. Nyako surrenders to EFCC. Quizzed also. Returned to the country Saturday. EFCC grills him for 10 hours. You can see the picture here of our new governor of Lagos State with other leaders of the APC. Boko Haram, Buhari meets service chiefs today. No power to disclose Buhari Osinbajo's assets. Code of Conduct Bureau. Onitsha petrol tanker fire. Tears as victims' relations besiege hospitals. Who read the Anyako story? Anybody?
I read it too.
Okay, and it's interesting.
Because they've been on his trail for a while. So they said, according to reports, that when he was coming into the country, he was the one that voluntarily submitted himself. You know,
and because Jonathan was not chasing him.
I beg, can I just ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am.
This Nyako, he has been abroad for the past how many months? Which money did he use to stay abroad? Because it's not easy to stay abroad, though.
No, it's not.
I think it's
I'm asking now. I don't make any accusations.
Sure he has money
I just ask me, which money? Because he has been living in Europe. They said, and on this disclosed country in Europe, he has been living in Europe
for months.
I'm sure the guy is just not sitting down waiting for government funds. I'm sure he has his own money.
What I feel is that I think we should ask questions and we should not be shut up at this point in time. Because I read somewhere that the first lady of the United States spent £400, I mean £40 or £400 on an hotel room, and she was questioned in front of the Senate to ask, where did you get that money from? You know, I feel we should question people. If somebody is wearing a wristwatch that is really expensive, question.
More than his salary.
It's just simple. Just say that, oh, I bought it with this. Because when you put yourself in that position of leadership,
all right,
in
that's
the
not
front
the topic today, but Nyako came back.
Yeah, he came back and he's been quizzed. And so, bottom line is that I'm happy that EFCC
they are doing
and all those people.
I'm happy.
They are already awake.
All right,
change has come.
Please, they should help me ask him that question.
All right, let's
change has come. Change has come.
Let's move on to Daily Sun. Buhari to remain in rented house. May retain service chiefs for now. Travels to Chad, Niger Republic tomorrow over Boko Haram. Tension in Ekiti as police block access to assembly. We talked about that already. Biafra Day celebration while we arrested my sub member, says Imo CP. Okay, the Buhari story. Who read it?
Oh, but I can give the details. I have an opinion.
Son is just making dramatic because it's not
just
dramatic.
Saying he can't move in
yet.
Because he can't move in yet because he's they're renovating, and the person that made the announcement was very sarcastic. Was saying they are still renovating and they're renovating the house.
There's no timeline as to when they're going to end, but definitely he does plan to go to Aso Rock, Aso Villa. But
and because when I read it, I first thought it was Juju that he was running from.
No, it's possible they have to cleanse the land.
Your mind.
You know, this is Nigeria.
It didn't even occur to me anyway. Juju, how?
This is Nigeria.
I think like an African girl. I can never forget what I watched on one TV station many years ago when this guy Okadigbo was Senate president. When he came, they'd been running up and down. He now came. He had this hostel.
Yeah.
Like when
on National TV,
yes,
I watched it live. Whoa. I laughed. Whoa, I was rolling on the floor.
No, this is Nigeria.
Then he would do. Meanwhile, he has died now, so all that one didn't.
But I just think that they just said they just renovated it.
It's a standard thing to renovate because you're moving into somebody else's house and maybe you don't like some decor, you don't like the way the place maybe it's clustered or you want it to be more clustered. You are allowed to change the arrangement for your own comfort.
Let's not make a joke about this. White House, when Obama was moving in,
maybe there was a plan. Maybe there's somewhere maybe there's an
let me tell you something.
Maybe there's somewhere
somebody did not expect that he was going to leave. And somebody didn't, you know?
Why?
No, I'm just saying. You see, because the truth is that it's a government property. It should be ready for evacuation anytime.
someone is living there, and I might say that I want my children's picture everywhere. I like color pink. Listen. I want color pink in my room.
That's not our president and his wife left just last week.
Yeah.
Before he moved out all their stuff. Yes. So there are some paintings here and there that maybe his wife doesn't like.
It is a government property.
Meaning that.
So we were laughing when we saw them carrying water dispensers from the National Assembly or where?
Yes.
I'm saying that it shouldn't be like that.
Moving on.
It should be something. No, listen. Let me finish. It should be something that is a standard.
What they're doing. I don't know
at every time tea, it should be ready for somebody else to take over.
I'm saying. The juju inside?
Oh yes, they have to cleanse the land.
But on a more serious note, I'm happy with
Buhari. Holy water.
They call the Malams.
I'll try to get us more on the very serious part because I'm impressed with what Buhari is doing regarding security. He has made that his first agenda and is working hard at it. His first speech was moving. Right now he's going to Chad, Niger, and he's meeting with them to find a way to strengthen the borders because we know that they are still in Sambisa forest and we need to win the battle.
This thing works because we are President Jonathan to win there. We didn't see any tangible.
No, but at least this is
but you see, the truth is that in tackling security, honestly, you need that superior intelligence in the military. So there is an edge that Buhari would have. Over Jonathan. We can't.
Ex-president.
Ex-president Jonathan.
On that note, we end Front Page Review. The news of the shutdown of the popular fast food company Chocolat Royale by officials of the National Agency for Food and Drugs Administration (NAFDAC) was a shock to many Lagos residents. According to reports, NAFDAC officials found that the management of the company had been making meals with food products which had expired as far back as 2004. What are our thoughts on this? To give us your view, you can call us on 070-806-6814. You could tweet to us at YourViewTVC. Now, I know they've been shut down. Yes, everybody knows that. But they're probably still going to go to court and try to see what can be done. And the case is still ongoing. So we need to be very careful on which angles we're talking about this from. But I think what's more important is the awareness, letting people know, listen, standard products. 1 second, I'll let you talk with him. Standard organization right now is doing everything to ensure that all our fast-moving consumer goods are standardized such that they can protect us as consumers. But we're not there yet. And that's why companies like this can be doing this for so many years and we wouldn't have known. But someone NAFDAC woke up to, it wasn't NAFDAC, it was a journalist. Right? Who can give us a story? Yes, let me let you give us.
The scoop came from one of the staff feeling guilty told a journalist who now investigated, and then he got to NAFDAC. For me, I am paranoid. I am scared because Chocolat Royale is it's like when you are very rich. You want to spoil yourself, and then you go to Chocolat Royale to have their cake and ice cream. It's not just a run-of-the-mill, Mulika behind. So we expect standard. And if we don't get it, I feel that as a person, the people that should be held accountable for this goes beyond just arresting the officials, the owners of the place. The officials whose job is to supervise and investigate. There's a routine check, Murayo, by NAFDAC. Every eatery, every place that provides food, drugs, and all that, which fall under the jurisdiction of NAFDAC, have a routine with inspectors. We're supposed to check these places out regularly, like a monthly check thereabout. If the monthly check was actually done properly, this wouldn't have happened. So that person should be held accountable.
I agree with you.
There were reports, according to what Jumoke was telling me, I didn't read this directly, but Jumoke was mentioning yesterday that they do actually do their rounds. But XYZ, there's speculations that some people got bribed.
Of course.
That's why I'm saying that they should be, because we're saying foods expired with maggots. And then you make it and dish it in a nice way. It's heartless. These are people, the owner of the company is not a Nigerian, it's a Lebanese. And they've gone out of this country. They said they've escaped. They have escaped through the borders. They've escaped. You know, for me, if a Nigerian man did this, probably might get caught or one way or the other. But these Oyimbos have this Oyimbo because their skin is white and they escape doing things like this.
Let me come to Wike.
That man has been in this country for years, you know, and he's made money in this country. And for someone like me, because I have eaten there before, I've eaten at Chocolat Royale, and their food is very sweet. What I want to ask now, is it that the maggots made the food sweet?
Okay, had to just
No, I'm serious, because I've eaten there, so it's a very painful thing for me. You know, I totally agree with Tokwe. These NAFDAC officials should actually be
prosecuted also.
Yes, they should, because they have allowed this thing to go on for so long.
And also, their cauldron was built on the sewer.
Yeah.
That was also so disgusting.
Can I say something,
yes.
Ryan? You see, this is the cost of what we see when we don't do things in the standard way they're supposed to be. Now, this Chocolat Royale thing, according to reports we read, they had, like you said, they had cold rooms located in very crazy places on stockaways. They had expired products both in the man's house and in the company. When they tried to check, they called in police. You know, if not because the people that came to check
were prepared.
They had a better preparation. They called the superior of the people, and those ones said, no, you have to let them go in. You know, so there are so many angles. But you see, I want to question at the point of entry, because these things did not fall from the sky. The customs. That's why I would have really loved if the customs were here. The customs, how did these products enter into our Nigerian borders? Let's just even keep, what's it called, the health officials aside. How did it enter? That is the point.
That's the point. I'm glad you mentioned that. But let me talk to Hassan, I believe. Good morning. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Please go ahead.
I said, I live in danger. All this Chocolat Royale for big people. Common people that cause my akara with the Bible, even you rich people say, nah, if this is the result, it's not good at all. It's not good for our country. We can do something about it. Thank you.
In defense of the custom, you know, because we have very, very weak borders, as in our borders, people walk in, walk out, illegally bringing in I'm sure you all know that frozen chicken is banned in this country. But don't we all eat frozen chicken sold everywhere? Yeah. So custom, you can't, in defense of custom, yes, frozen chicken
in that supermarket.
No, the Nigerian made owns. We have Nigerian.
No, the one in Nigeria, they actually
allowed. But the frozen imported ones, the ones in cartons are brought in illegally and they come in easily. So yes, the customs are culpable, but we also find ways to beat the system.
Let me defend the custom here, please. Let me just defend the custom. If this thing has been expired since 2004, how did you know it did not enter in 2003?
And they brought in the whole lot.
Can I say something?
Let me take Shola's call. Let me take Shola's call. Good morning, Shola. Are you there?
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Please, I want to first correct an impression of what happened yesterday, based on the publicity of items carted away in Rivers State Government House. If you watch NTA News, it's so embarrassing that even the bed sheet was taken away. Because I noticed Jumoke was asking that they should show us picture. I watched it on NTA and it's an embarrassing bed sheet. 9 o'clock news NTA confirmed. You understand? So if we are reading some of this thing in newspaper, we should really manage the way things. These people are somehow, if it is state, just leave them alone. You understand? We understand ourselves. What you read in the newspaper at times can be very contrary to what is on ground. Why and the lawmakers, let them do their thing. God will catch everybody one day. Now, back to stage. This NAFDAC standard organization, they are just fooling us. After the departure of this lovely woman,
Dora Queen,
with Mr. Area, that sector has not been functioning. You don't want to imagine what people are going through. Patrice, ask this NAFDAC officials, how many times, who are their representatives in all of these food processing companies? They should have representatives. Standard organization, who is their representative in all of these companies where substandard products are given to the market? These are questions. And the border too, that one is another story. You have all kinds of
I know, that's what I just mentioned.
Please. The issue goes beyond individual sector. It involves everybody.
All right. Thank you so much. Now, another thing is that, is it that we Nigerians don't like asking questions? We're so taken by the old Chocolat Royale. Can I say that we totally just assume that everything is exactly as it is abroad. We don't even care to even ask. Even the service. We don't even, but like we go there and we see how maybe disorganized they are. We don't even ask. Why is it? I'm just saying they're organized. I'm just saying we don't ask questions. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Now, I just told my husband that there's a particular pizza place I'm not going there anymore because they are shortchanging me. You tell me you want to give me pepperonis and you put tiny sausages, and you call that pepperoni, and you charge me for pepperoni. I am saying that, you see, even us as, what's it called, human beings, Nigerians, we want to, because really, Chocolat Royale is for people that want to form, I'm going to Chocolat Royale and all that. So you, as an individual, you should also try to watch where you, because I have been to Chocolat Royale. The one worker is saying that she enjoyed the meal. Me, I didn't know what the fuss was about. When I ate this thing, I said, this thing doesn't taste nice.
What did you eat?
Let me take this call.
I
Edward.
ate their pastries and ice cream.
Why would you take pastry? Of course, in Chocolat Royale, go and do pastry. Because what pastry, go to the normal eateries. If you want proper...
Let
me tell you, there are options at Chocolat Royale. You get options, you know.
And then
you
we used to think that
have
it was a
the banana nut.
But now people are
bread,
eating maggots. You have that you're eating maggots.
I think I have Edward on the phone. Good morning, Edward. Are you there?
Good morning.
Hello. Please go ahead, Edward.
Morning.
There's edible worm.
In respect of this Chocolat, our problem we are facing in this country is corruption. The Lebanese, the Indians, and the Chinese, they understand we Nigerians very well.
Very well.
One, they will go to the top and bribe from the top. Even if the junior officers see what is happening, no action will be taken. The officer of NAFDAC, they are aware of all those things. Because of their connection of the hub or the top, even when they report what they report, no action will be taken. So that is why the Lebanese, the Chinese, and the Indians do whatever they do in this country. So let we think to ourselves. We cannot do those things in their own country. One, our top officials in the management sector, they should think twice. They should know about this bribe issue, because all those Lebanese, they all understand we Nigerians, we like bribe, we like money.
All right, Edward.
They always succeed whatever they are doing.
Thank you so much. There was another angle I wanted us to go to, because I think, was it you or Jamaica was saying that the quantity that they saw was so much to suggest that it can't be only Chocolat Royale that they are using this material. Is it possible that they are selling to others?
It's possible,
because
anything can happen right now.
The quantity was just too much for just their own.
They said the products that were found in both warehouses are worth about 1 billion naira. And this man is being paid from the, what's it called, the international body. He goes to factories abroad to go and get, no, he's not buying. They pay him to help them dispose their products that are about to expire or expired products.
Yes.
So he's collecting money to go and and because Nigeria is almost like a dumping ground for anything, you know, he brings them into Nigeria. So there's also a theory that it is maybe the bulk doesn't stop only at, because Chocolat Royale cannot consume that much. How much are they selling? They can't consume that much worth of products. So it is possible that he's also distributing these products to other people. And you know, they said, someone was telling me at the makeup room that most of the Lebanese stores, supermarket you go to, most of their products don't have, they're not even, first of all, they're not even in English. Then secondly, they don't even have anything, NAFDAC registration on them. So we have loads of products coming into our country. So now every organization has to wake up. We can't, and the truth is that these people should be treated worse than armed robbers. They should be treated, I don't know, because if you're giving people this kind of things, it means that you are deliberately poisoning people. You know, people are dying of diabetes, people are dying of, what's it called? You just hear somebody is having stomach ache, and the next thing the person is dead.
No, not even just that. These things are toxic. When they are toxic, that is why you are hearing of so many cancer cases everywhere. Because when you say something is toxic, that is like the worst.
2004.
It's poisonous.
Oh yeah, we in 2015.
15.
11-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And Morayo, you see, when we
and then you now begin to wonder what else is coming into Nigeria.
Thank you.
That is so bad. If
let's take some tweets.
How wicked can somebody be? That is something that you take directly into your system, Morayo.
Let's take some few tweets.
Olaya Labo says NAFDAC and other food regulatory agencies are also to be held responsible. Until our agencies are up and doing, we are in for it. Wisdom Smith says Nigeria lacks security even in food. Gosh, Baba should do fast though.
So then, Ademore says, so then investigation should be done. Their import duties received should tell a few people that have signed for the release. Labi Adebisi Lee says, disappointment is a mild word. the things we eat away from our kitchen is better left unimagined. We need to be cautious. Then Olaya Labos, okay, I think you read that already.
I wanted to say, you know, a lot of these supermarkets as well, you will go there, you will see the things about to expire. Now, they are going to expire in 3 months, like the chocolates I bring for you. You know, I refuse to buy the ones in supermarkets because they are going to expire in 3 months, 6 months. You can never find anything in England or America that is going to expire in 3 months on their shelf. It's expiring in 2-3 years.
Yeah.
So
obviously they bring it from the almost expired over there.
Exactly.
Even the milk that we're using for our tea, that's that big one. Remember, you're supposed to expire sometime in the next few months. That powdered milk. Same thing happens.
I mean, you can imagine.
My concern is, what are the punishments for this? Because you see, when people get away with beating the system, making so much money from the system, it has industries that have flourished in this country, and some of them, if you dig deep, cutting corners. What is the punishment for this? I know for a fact in China, he would be dead. He's sentenced to death.
That's a verdict for another day. We can't talk about that right now, but hopefully
this case we have to follow it through.
And so I know because
not only that,
it's not
because
here.
it is our children, the young people. Where do they go to form flexing? Is it not in places like that?
All right, let us.
My husband wanted to buy ice cream the other day. He said, you just remember, I said, no, it's not buying it.
All right, that's all we can take on this. We have to dance because, man, we got to lose some weight. Dance exercise is next on Let's Talk. Stay with us. We'll be right back. 2, 3, 4. Right, welcome back. Dance, as you know, is an art that transforms and expresses ideas, feelings, and experiences into the body movements, which are in sync with the rhythm of music. Most people dance for entertainment and relaxation, but for some, it is a way of life and a form of exercise. People like YK and Auntie Shade here and Auntie Yemi. So joining us is Fola Shade Campbell and Yemi Ori Yomi. Welcome to the show. And a very own YK.
In the building.
So get your tracksuits, your bookwear, and get ready. YK, you have the floor.
Good morning again, viewers. We are here to do some Afrobeats again. So I hope you're all ready. You know, it helps. You know, I started to put on a lot of weight, and I found that if I took my dancing, started dancing again, it would help. So in the last few months, I started dancing very regularly. So I went from 73 kilos to 65. I put on weight again now because of wedding wahala. I'm eating. I'm eating and stress, you know. So I've put on about 4 kilos now. But it helped me lose about 8 kilos quickly like that, and I was so proud of myself. So guys, get ready. Let's start to move.
Right. Anjali, you have to go now.
Please, I just need to say, Uwa is our student. And so please keep your eyes on her.
Student.
She came twice.
Why
twice.
Uwa is diligent in dancing.
Uwa is diligent. She pays monthly safe so that she can.
I came for a whole month. I paid for a whole month. And I came
you did not. You paid for 2 classes. I said, Mura, you even pay for 2 months. So that you will be regular.
Please, Auntie, please don't mind that. Let's start.
She can shake it now.
Music.
Uwa, uwa.
1, 2, 3, 4, waiting them, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, them don't say we start like the way. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Everywhere I go, I see injustice in the form of government and them nonsense policies. Marxism, socialism, call it what you want. Capitalism and not the same oppression day. Injustice, misuse of power, not their specialty. Always pretending that they want to help the human race.
1, 2, 3, 4, waiting and they waiting for 5, 6, 7, 8. Them no straight and no they wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, waiting and they waiting for 5, 6, 7, 8. Them no say we start like they wait.
When they get the power, them go start them conspiracy. Them go the us, them go the post us. Now you see time dumb. Election not gonna go again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Waiting them they waiting for 5, 6, 7, 8. Them no sit and no they wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Waiting them they waiting for 5, 6, 7, 8. Them just they wait like they wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Waiting them they waiting for 5, 6, 7, 8. Them no sit and no they wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Waiting them they waiting for 5, 6, 7, 8. Them just they wait like they
Yes. Ma, what is that? I think it's not me they are talking about now. I know, ma. It is not me. That bike was 4 lessons. Roti was 4 lessons. Okay. Next.
Hello, everybody, thank you. I hope you are enjoying yourself at home. We are enjoying ourselves.
Yes, sir.
Understand me. Millions of homeless children, them they wander the streets. Them they chop for dustbin, I say them they sleep on the bridge.
I can see
how we
years old.
leave our children, see how this government see me.
I
one we're doing is very easy. It's just about the hips. You know, Afrobeats helps with the stomach muscles. So this, we're just going to take it very easy. There will be no panting, just waist movements. Okay.
Music.
Isolate. Left,
Do you know
right,
Miles Davis?
left, right, middle.
Do you know John Coltrane?
Left, right,
Dizzy Gillespie?
left, right,
Jim
middle.
Ellington?
Stop straighten your legs.
Do you know Billie Holiday?
Left, right. I don't have to look at Uwa because I know she's getting it. Thank you. Well done. Straighten your legs. Now we isolate, just isolation. Papa is easy now.
We are sweating. We are sweating inside AC for the first time.
And you shake it. See how I'm shaking it? Isolate. I hope you're dancing with us at home. Can you see what I'm doing? Are you doing well done, Noah?
Ah, you are showing a Christmas good. Okay, you see your bubble shake that. This TME is like water. This TME is like serious water. Auntie Shade! Hi, fine. See, we are sweating.
You didn't sweat.
I needed to sweat. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, well done, ladies.
Fantastic.
Moya, don't you feel?
I feel lighter. I feel like actually.
You should be coming for. Look, you will lose everything. All these things we're talking about.
I'll be coming on Saturdays. Man, see how we are sweating.
No, you think dancing is easy, Mariah.
That waist thing on its own is a lot of work.
It helps the stomach muscles. Even though my stomach is big, I still have a.
Your stomach is not big anything. See me.
It's still very firm, and I have the semblance of a six-pack. Who knows? Because I show it off at dance class.
Let's take like five tweets. I think we have lots and lots of tweets.
Oh, goodness me.
I heard that we have lots and lots of tweets.
Now, painful thing. Okay, that's Jumoke, you are missing this dance step, so nice one. You are all fit and sound. I'm proud of you guys. Really? You are all good to go. Keep it up. That's from Shehu na Shehu. There's sweat in my eye.
This one says, Moira, they should not injure you. You are not just cut out to do things like this.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Why are you try pass Tope? It's like you they go shrine. You really mean this?
He says, yes, so we're all dancing here too.
Fantastic. I'm glad people are dancing now.
Somebody tweeted a picture dancing.
Fantastic. So I think people should actually, well, first of all, we definitely have to go to Saturday. I'm going to be there by God's grace this weekend. But I think dancing is really, really cool.
I will make sure I call you.
Yeah, people need to actually dance.
Oh, goodness, they're sweating.
And it's like so much sweat within how many minutes?
And this place is actually very cold. I mean, this is a cool place. So for us to be sweating, you know that.
Less than
and I wasn't doing the right thing.
Fantastic.
Imagine if I was doing the right thing.
You are not doing the right thing, Tope. But you know, the thing is, whether you do the right thing or not, the fact that you are moving and your physical, yes, you're doing something physical. It's really good for the blood, the blood to flow. You know, you feel your brain.
Everything works
opens out, because you're using everything. You're using your brain, you're using your muscles.
I've not sweat this much in a long while.
Thank you so much, YK. Thank you, Auntie Sade and Auntie Yeme. Thank you for being here. And I think Alpha and Habib tried to run it towards the end. come on, give us a high five. But don't worry, we'll give us a high five when we're done. All right, don't forget, very important, YourView will be celebrating its 2nd year anniversary on the 5th of June. As you know, we actually were clocked to last week Friday. But because of the inauguration, we couldn't have an event, so we'll postpone it to this Friday. So our theme is sustaining change. What are your thoughts on how do we sustain change, not just from the presidency, but from also within ourselves? How do we sustain this change? So to be part of our live audience, send your name and email to yourview@tvcontinental, and someone will reach you so that then we can give you the pass to come over on Friday to be a member of our audience. Because you should have some really exciting people coming on Friday. Yes. I don't want to mention the names here because you know these people, you mention their name now. They will now show up. So let's just continue to cross our fingers that they'll come on Friday. But we're expecting really fantastic celebrities on Friday. So it would be nice for you to join us. All right, that's all we can take today.
Can I just read this tweet?
Yes, please.
To you? It says, Mariah needs more of this. She needs to reduce the extra tires she has on her lower tummy.
Why do you have to read that? Yes. Hey, I have tires. I know I have tires, but I'm telling you, camera, December 31st, 2015, I will be a size 10. So I'm standing by that, and I have not changed my mind.
I'm watching you.
All right, that's all we can take. That's all we can take. No, I will not return it. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, God. You just dance more, Jerry.